Hello everybody, my name is Kate May, Modern Day Mystic. I wanted to just show you a little short video on how to interpret the kings in tarot. Now I've done some other videos which you can see how to use the court cards individually, but this is the kings. Now the kings are usually people who are either mature, older, or who have experience in life or experience in whatever their element is here. So if you have kings come up in a reading, you know you're talking about either a person that could be of influence around you, depending on that element, who could be older or who could be wiser or who could be more mature, or you may find that a situation that you've been working towards reaches its ultimate peak. It gets to the cream of the cream, the top of its table there. So like I've explained in some of my videos, the seed is the page, the watering, the action, or the planting is the knight, then the watering in the looking after is the queen, and the kings are that final picking. So let's go into the kings. Now the king of wands here, king of cups here, sorry. Cups are emotion. Cups are to do with your spiritual experiences, your emotional experiences, your intuition. They work on an emotional vibration. So when we have the king of cups, this is going to be either representing somebody perhaps connected to star signs of Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, water signs there. Perhaps it's going to be somebody who is emotionally mature. Now the king of cups absolutely represents maturity, emotional balance and harmony. So it's a really good card when he pops up to let you know that a situation is going to be balanced, it's going to work out a-okay, and that emotionally things are going to be fine and calm for you. It's calmness. Now you can see in the water there, although you've got the choppy bits behind, he is actually floating. So you can't float if it's too choppy, can you? So it indicates there's this calm element around. So the king of cups can be, like I said, a person that's going to be mature in their emotional situation, or bring in that calm energy around. It actually asks you to deal with something in a mature, sensitive manner, in a calm way, not throwing your toys out the pram, not being too stressed, not being too aggressive, but dealing with things sensitively and calmly. As a situation, this tells you that you're going to come out on top, that you're going to come out to be the king of your emotions. You're going to have that maturity, you're going to have that experience, that emotional experience that you get as you go through things or as you go through life and you become more mature. So the king of cups is king of his emotions. The king of pentacles, so we're still talking kings, so we're still reaching the top of our game. He's now turned into the king of his money. So he could be the king of investments, he could be the king of property, or the king of business opportunities here. He's the king, so he knows what he's talking about. So he could come in as an influence perhaps of a element in an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, usually Taurus here, will resonate, and you've got the Taurian elements that come in with this card. The king of pentacles is excellent as a business advisor, or somebody who perhaps works as self-employed or is getting organized around their finances. Because they're the king, they've been there, they've done it, they've got the t-shirt, so they now know what they're dealing with. They know that they can handle their financial situation, they know how to manage their money, and they're good at giving advice because of their experience, or they're good at being open at taking some advice and some guidance. The king of pentacles is excellent with business opportunities. So if you've got a new business idea and you see the king of pentacles come up, this is going to be, yes, this is a great idea and it will be successful. He does bring success. Just like Taurus, they bring stability, they bring security, there's loyal energy with them, and there's a commitment that comes in with his energy. So he is committed to what it is that he's started out on. His journey, he's got to the top, he's the king, so he's gone through all those stages and he's now in a good, secure place. This card for me quite often comes up when people are looking at investments or looking at business properties and investments, or to do with new ideas within work, and they want to see how things are panning out there. It can, like we said, represent somebody who's coming in to give advice. So it could be perhaps a accountant, or it may be a financial advisor. Now in the tarot, it's always I always advise people to go and seek the person who is more experienced in that position. So I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to advise somebody to take financial risks. But when the King of Pentacles come up, it shows that it's a good risk, or it's a good outcome. However, there will be a need to perhaps go and seek him out, go and find somebody who knows what they're talking about to give you some good counsel within that area. But in a nutshell, the King of Pentacles, he's king of his money, has it all together there, he's organised. Sometimes for me, when I work psychically, you see other things that come in. And the King of Pentacles for me, I will see this as someone who's getting organised around their home, decluttering, sorting out paperwork, practical things of a practical nature. Now, just like the other earth elements, it can be physical as well. Practical things can be physical. So we could be looking at health when we turn to Pentacles as well. And we're looking at your body here and the physical side of your body and being strong. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's strong, who has a healthy body, healthy boundaries, and through experience, they're now in a good position to be able to bring stability around that physical condition as well. The King of Swords, now he's the king of his thinking, the king of his logic. So he can connect to air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. They are all air signs. So he very much often comes in as perhaps a counsellor, perhaps as a consultant, a lawyer, solicitor, somebody who's very smart. As the king, he's going to know what he's talking about. He's going to have that experience, but he's also going to be able to detach his emotions because he uses his head, his logic. So he can detach that emotional side of himself to be able to give logical advice or logical guidance. He often comes up as somebody who's unattached to you. So this won't normally be somebody who has the emotional attachments, perhaps that somebody like a dad or a granddad might in the King of Cups. He could be, like I said, an advisor or an assistant there who isn't emotionally attached to you. But he brings so much knowledge with him because he's smart. He can think smart. He's intelligent. He likes deep conversations on a scale of where there's going to be intellect going on. So we're not talking about mundane things. He likes to get into the deep nitty-gritty conversations there where he can help people, really help to fix them, especially their mind. Excellent. This often comes up when there's counsel involved. Excellent around people who have mental health issues or who are looking to improve things on a mental level there. So the King of Swords is the king of his thinking, the king of logic, detaches himself to be able to give that impartial advice and guidance that's needed from somebody experienced just like the king. As a situation, it's asking you to detach yourself, for you to think logically, for you to think smart, and perhaps to think outside the box or to think on an unemotional way in order to make a logical or a decision based perhaps on seeing both sides of the situation there, where you can detach your emotional side and you can see the logic within a situation. And then we have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, he's the king of energy, usually fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. He is on top of everything. He's got fire in his belly. He's driven. He's got power, he's got strength, he's very ambitious, the King of Wands. He's got king of action, so very good again around businesses, self-employed businesses, or people that want to pursue a job that's going to take them to the top of their game. He's excellent within any area, really great around relationships, but also indicates where there's going to be fire, where there's going to be passion, where there's going to be enthusiasm around you to be able to help you move forward into a situation, or to be able to help you see passion around something that you want to grow. He's great for giving advice and guidance around growth and to give you that spark, to give you that confidence. King of Wands is going to come in to help you with that confidence. He's been there, he's done it, he's got the t-shirt, so he's worked through all his levels, but he's still really enthusiastic to be able to help you. He wants to help others, but he's only going to help you if you help yourself. Never, if you're not interested in your helping yourself and you just want to get ideas but you don't do anything with it, he's going to get bored quickly. So the King of Wands will come in if you're looking to get advice and guidance but you want to drive yourself as well. As a situation, this encourages you to take lead, to take that first step into taking charge, to lead the way and to drive yourself into that power force where you've got that action and that enthusiasm. Now, he's great, particularly this time of year when we're coming into the spring months now, when we start to feel a little bit more excited about life, because he's excitement, he drives and he revs our passions emotions going, which is why he's great around relationships there. The salamanders in the background here do indicate transformations and changes. So he's adaptable. The King of Wands can be adaptable. And the shoots on there, you can see that he's ready for growth, that he's ready to explore more, and he's ready to grow more, or he's ready to help you more. So whenever the kings come up in any spread, it indicates that there is excellent opportunities for massive growth, but also reaching the top. The king, you're going to be able to reach the top, or you're going to be getting advice from people who are already at the top there. Now, if you have a couple of kings that pop up, this could be advice coming from different sources around you. Perhaps you've got 3 kings coming up in a spread, so we've got different elements that could be coming in with different practical sources or practical energies there in different stages to help you reach your top, the top of your game. But the kings, when they appear in any spread, do indicate advice from somebody who's in the know, or do something that leads you to the top there.